Wu Jiewei is a champion sport stacker. Did you miss that? We'll slow it down. 12 plastic cups stacked and unstacked in a predetermined order.
Sport stacking is very repetitive, but that's maybe a good thing because it shows progression. If you have the perseverance, if you're willing to practice hard enough, you will become one of the best in the world.
Like he has.
What you want to do is go up top and move it to the left.
Wu was born in China's Guangdong province, but raised in the U.S. The 21-year-old student is known as one of America's fastest stackers, a skill he recently showed off back in China on television, trying to break the world record. He didn't, but has no regrets.
I want to showcase what sport stacking is like to the Chinese audience.
It might be working. More and more Chinese children are now stacking.
That's a way for us to expand sport stacking in China, and I want to be part of that initiative.
There's a lot to be a part of. Relay stacking, sort of like a team race, and singles, and doubles. 2 stackers, each using just one hand. 9-year-old Shaila Simao was kind enough to try and teach me.
All right, so full disclosure, I actually stacked more than 30 years ago as a kid growing up in California where it was first introduced. But it wasn't until stacking morphed from a hobby into a sport that it really started taking off around the world.
That's thanks in large part to this man.
Joel, do you know how many more we've got?
Yeah.
As head of the WSSA, or World Sport Stacking Association, Larry Goers goes around from school to school introducing stacking.
They see the kids moving, they see them developing their ambidexterity, hand-eye coordination, and most importantly, they see kids' self-esteem changing, and they're able to stand tall now and say, you know, look adults in the eye and shake their hands. They weren't like that a year or two before.
Get set, go.
It's not by coincidence that stacking is now a part of the Amateur Junior Olympics, right alongside other more traditional sports. Virginia Deloisio is a retired teacher who taught stacking to her students and then started competing herself. At age 65, she knows you're never too old to stack.
Only Virginia Deloisio!
Or too young. Roe Ruttenberg, CGTN in Novi, Michigan.